Well, hello everybody in St. Louis. We are here at St. Louis Escape, downtown in Soulard. One of the best places, I might add, to come if you're coming down to the city. Why is Soulard so great? Well, number one, on one side, over there, that direction, we have about 40 or 50 bars and restaurants. We have people doing bar crawls, and there's all kinds of, people who are getting married and having bachelorette parties, and you name it. It's a great place to hang out on the weekend. And right here in Soulard, right next door to Soulard Market, is St. Louis Escape and the Darkness, I might add. And we are open year-round. And you can come down here to St. Louis Escape, park right in front of the building, and have a great time. We have 7 escape rooms, and we're about to have an 8th, and I'm going to show you. I'm going to give you a sneak peek into our brand new alien escape so you can see what it takes to build one. But more than that, we're going to show you some of the things that we're doing here at St. Louis Escape, because we're reinvesting every penny that you invest in us, because we're creative people and we just love to create new things. So one of the things that I want to talk about right away that we just added at St. Louis Escape is we now have alcohol. And why do we need alcohol? We need alcohol for people who love to play pinball, or they want to play mini golf and have a great time. So look at all these pinball machines we have. And I think we're one of the only people in town that has this brand new Elton John pinball. This game is like fantastic, by the way. And so at the current moment, we have 19 pinball machines here. Including inside the Darkness, we have 4 more. But our goal is to get to 50. Now you're probably wondering, how in the heck can you get to 50? Because it doesn't look like you have any more room. Well, that's a good problem. It's a big problem. By the way, there's the 19th over there. And also, I wanted to mention, some people do complain about the stairs that you have to go in. And we are planning on replacing those. But they're fine. But we have big renovations going on here at St. Louis Escape, and always renovating over at the Darkness. But we're going to talk about some of those renovations today. That's what we're going to talk about in this video. And so let's talk about the order in which these renovations will be done. So the first renovation that's taking place right now, well, actually I should say the last renovation was getting the liquor license finally. But prior to that, it was adding this new pinball room with 19 pinballs. And do you know how much pinball machines cost? Well, this Medieval Madness right here, this is called the Royal Edition. This one is the most rare edition. This one sells for over $20,000, and you can come up and play it. Most people don't want to buy pinball machines because they cost, $10,000. There's some of them are $15,000, $13,000. But you can come here and you can play them. And we're always going to get the newest one. So right now, currently, we have John Wick pinball from Stern on order, and hopefully we'll get that soon. The addition that we made to St. Louis Escape just prior to that was opening this haunted mansion escape room. So this used to be called the Haunted Hotel, and now it's called the Haunted Mansion. It is similar. A lot of the decor is similar. That wall was not there. So now this escape room now has 4 rooms opposed to 3. But on basically every puzzle, not every puzzle, but I would say 90% of all the puzzles were changed. It actually took about 6 months to change that escape room. So when somebody comes and says, well, it looks very similar to the way it was before, it does look somewhat similar, but it is actually very much different. Because when you take 6 months to do it, trust me, it's different. Here's the next renovation that's happening here at St. Louis Escape. But before I get into that, we also did renovations to our mini golf as well. We put in new holes. This stunt hole was new. This Rubik's hole was new. And then we added a lot new artwork. All this artwork here, and you can't see it in the black light, but when you come up here and you play our mini golf, I want you to go to the front counter and say Larry sent you, and he says we should get 3D glasses, because when you wear 3D glasses, it really changes the whole dynamic of this attraction, because it literally, you wear these special glasses called Chroma Depth, and it literally just puts this whole mini golf in another dimension. And I want to mention that we build blacklight mini golfs for clients all over the world. And every time that we build a blacklight mini golf for a client, the artwork is 8 feet high. And you can see right here where the 8-foot line is. You see that the crack right there? This entire mini golf is 12 feet high. So this is the highest level of artwork, immersive artwork, that we have done in any of the 200 mini golfs we've built anywhere in the world. This was the coolest because the artwork goes all the way 12 feet high. But we're gonna take you on a sneak peek, and this is where our alien is, and you wouldn't know it because there's no door for it yet. So the artwork, as you can see, it's hidden. It's hidden. So this is going to be Alien Escape. And as you can see, it's really starting to take shape. And we're, these will all be lit up. And then here's the doors, very alien-esque, right? So let's take a look at that, right? And then of course they'll open and they'll be lit up and very cool. Let me try to, there we go. Hold on a second. It's not on a track yet. It's just basically sitting there for now. So this escape room is going to be 3 rooms. And right now, what we're trying to do is get it all framed in and mocked up. And this is actually a puzzle here. Okay, and there's going to have a roof on it, of course, and it'll have video screens in the roof. You'll see the ship flying. Okay. And this is pretty much the main room that we've been working on because we just got started on it. One of the first things you have to do is frame it all out, and then you have to, frame all the plywood in. This is going to be the biggest room. These are some of the materials we're using. This room here obviously has not been started. Our focus has been on the last 2 rooms. It'll be a 3-room escape. It's only going to hold 6 players. It'll be our smallest escape room in terms of the players we're going to allow to play it. And here's the last room. As you can see, it's all going. And you can see there's going to be an animation in it. We don't do anything without animations, but this is an animation, and it floods with fog, and it's going to, hit you, and it's going to be scary. We also have 2 alien animations for this escape room. They're downstairs. We haven't brought them up yet. But what you're seeing here is the very, very beginning of what it takes to build one of our escape rooms. I have to tell you, our escape rooms, they're just on another level than the other ones in town. Our escape rooms are considered some of the best in the world, okay? How long will we be working on the alien escape room? Let me just kind of give you a rough estimate. It starts with coming up with a design. It comes a puzzle stream. And by the way, we're really excited about the puzzles because we're trying to use ones that we've never used in any of the other escape rooms. And that's hard to do, by the way, when you have 7 escape rooms. But the alien is going to be really cool. It's going to be really interactive. And the theme of it is going to be very similar to like movies, where there's some sort of parasite on the ship and you got to get them off the ship, or you got to escape the ship and before they kill you. and that's exactly what the theme is going to be. How long does it take? It took, I don't know, about a month trying to figure out what the puzzles would be, what the rooms would be, and then we did layouts and we designed the rooms. We do drawings of the rooms, and so we had a really good idea of what that was going to look like, and then we started framing it, and then we're going to start building it. Once all the construction is done on this escape room, and by the way, can you see? You can't even tell it's there. Okay, you will when it's done. But we don't set timetables on how long it's going to take. We just focus on getting each stage done to the best that we possibly can. So right now the stage is just construction, nothing else. It's going to be basically a built out alien escape. The next stage will be to paint it. Once it's painted, we can theme it. And that means put in the props, and we can put in the sound, we can put in the lighting. The next step is to build the puzzles and install them. And then the last step is to program the escape room. So how long and when would I expect that to be done? I would expect the alien escape construction to be done by the end of May. The painting to be finished sometime in June, and puzzles going in, June, July, August, maybe even into September. And at that point, we're hoping that it will open by October. That's our goal. That's what we're hoping for. That's what we think will happen, but we don't know, because we're going to get it right and then open it to the public. And so there you go. There's the updates. Now let me show you one more update. And this is big news. Big news. If you come out this door, it's an emergency door for the back of the mini golf, and you come out here, you'll notice a staircase, and you'll see this wedge in here. This building we added on for the haunted house. So inside this building is the haunt called TerrorVisions, and then the gift store is in there, and that's where we have those other pinballs. And this building was an add-on to the original building, where you can see the seam right there. So what we're going to do and what we're working on is this wall would come down, and that wall would go all the way to the corner of that wall. All of this will be part of the escape room, but it would also be connected to the haunted house, okay? So all of this would go away. The second floor, there would be an inside staircase over in that corner over there. There would be a bathroom over there in that corner as well. A really new, modern staircase would be in the corner. And so theoretically, you could come around the building and go up this modern staircase into the building. And the building would be exactly 1,800 square feet. So that's the plan. That's what we're working on. And we're hoping that we can get all the blueprints done in the next 6 weeks, engineering, everything. Submit it to the city, get it approved, and maybe start building it, I don't know, towards the end of the summer. Don't think it's going to take a terribly long time to do it. And what will go in it is the better question. So we want you to keep supporting St. Louis Escape and The Darkness, Creepyworld, and Lemp Haunted House. And we want to take everything to the next level. So once we build our alien escape, there's no more room to add more escape rooms unless we remove the mini golf. So by adding on that new space, it's going to allow us to do a few different things to this building. Number one, temporarily, we will have our guests enter from the back so that we can tear this staircase out that leads up to the escape room. and it's going to allow us to put in an elevator and a modern staircase that's easier to walk up. So that's a big project. Okay. We also plan at the same time to replace all of these windows. We also have already ordered a really cool neon sign that's going to go on the exterior of the building. So we're going all out, folks. All of this with the inclusion of the things that we would add attraction-wise to the back of the building. We're talking about like $1.5 million upgrade to St. Louis Escape / The Darkness. But here's the good news. Once that's built, we do plan on removing the TerraVision's Haunted House. And half of TerraVision's would then be incorporated into St. Louis Escape. The other half would open up the possibility in the darkness for us to create an immersive selfie horror museum where you walk through it and it's like an artistic experience with monsters. And so like when the haunted house ends, it would end in the original spot. And then when you go into the space where TerraVision's is currently at, you would break out your phones and you would literally have a ball. It would also have hidden secret horror bars, and it would be absolutely more threaded into the fabric of the Soulard neighborhood. That's what we're planning, and we think it'll be exciting. But you know what else? In that back 1,800 square feet, and in the part of the other building that we would absorb into St. Louis Escape, would allow us to create more year-round interactive attractions. Probably wouldn't do new escape rooms. We have some other ideas. The pinball room would be moved, and instead of 20 pinballs, it would be more arcades, plus the pinballs would go to 50 pinballs, plus a bar, a bathroom, loud, fun music, and it would have access to our gift store, which we would expand and start selling like 80s collectibles and cool stuff like that. So it's going to get really big, really exciting, really fast. We hope you come down to St. Louis Escape, and you can book an escape room now at stlouisescape.com, and you can play The Cellar, Dracula, Frankenstein, The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, Jurassic Island, Blackbeard's Revenge, The Haunted Mansion, and coming soon, Alien. And by the way, why did we choose Alien? Well, first off, we like horror, and I really didn't want to do an Alien theme because I thought it would be really hard to build it and theme it, but like that was what was enticing me to do it because we've never done it and we don't have a lot of experience at it. So I'm like intrigued by the idea of doing something that I haven't done before. So I'm really excited about that and looking forward to it. So that's the plan, everybody. Leave your comments below and tell us what kind of attractions you think we should add here. I can tell you one of the attractions we're thinking about. Have you seen on TikTok these light rooms where you have to jump from like one set of lights to another to try to win the game? We're thinking about putting those in. A big arcade. The back section would have windows so you can look out over the highway. There'll be a bar back there. We're really excited and we can't wait to get this done. So the appetizer is going to be the fact that we're going to add the Alien Escape, and hopefully that'll be good enough until we can get the full meal served for our future vision of St. Louis Escape. And by the way, the Darkness, major renovation there as well. Once TerraVision's is removed, we're going to be able to create the ultimate Halloween selfie experience where you can go through and take photos and pictures and just kind of be immersed with like secret bars and secret drinks. We're super excited. We can't wait. And please leave your comments and tell us what you think and who's excited for Alien Escape. And before you even ask, I want to say it again. We're hoping that Alien will open to coincide in the time frame when the Darkness opens. So the Darkness opens Friday the 13th in September. That'll be our grand opening. And keep in mind that we're going to be selling tickets in August for a cheap price for a limited time to come and experience that one night only Friday the 13th experience. So with all that being said, we look forward to seeing you and down here at St. Louis Escape, and book one of our escape rooms, play pinball, get yourself a refreshment, and play the retro mini golf. And when you come play the retro mini golf, take as many pictures as you want, make Instagram reels, TikTok reels. We're all about it. And one last thing, make sure you follow us on TikTok. It's Darkness Haunted House. We're 40,000 away from 1 million followers, which we're really just beyond the moon excited about. And we're climbing on Instagram. I think we're up to 36,000 followers. And we want to show out that St. Louis loves their haunted houses. So please follow us at Scarefest. Even if you only want to follow the escape room, which is St. Louis Escape on Instagram, but follow us on Scarefest because that's our main Instagram page. It's at Scarefest. Until then, everybody, we're here at St. Louis Escape, and we are signing off, and we'll look forward to bringing you another video later as we get further along in the construction of Alien.